So I'm doing the peer review evaluation and I'm doing it on Samantha. So Samantha, for your introduction, you did a very good job of getting our attention since you stated to look at our clothes and then asked a question, and that really captivated the audience's attention. And you did do a preview of your main points, which I understood right away. I'm not sure if you stated your thesis statement in the beginning, but other than that, your attention to listen was very good. It made the audience want to listen to your presentation about fast fashion. So for the body, the main points were precise and they went in order into what fast fashion is and how it affects the global market and its impact. The thing about your speech is that you did take your time into the research, which you can tell by the statistics and the facts that you put in. And I could clearly identify the main points in your speech. The only thing is that for your transitions, you didn't really preview the main points. You preview the points, but not the previous main points, in which he wants us to do for the transition. But for the main points, the supporting materials that you had was very good. For the conclusion, I could tell when you were about to, do the conclusion since you stated it. And I actually liked the ending on how you left an open question for us to think about how about fast fashion, which made it very memorable for me since it made me think about the impacts of fast fashion and how it impacts other countries and workers and the environment, since you stated that people actually burn clothes, like luxury brands as well burn clothes that they're not using, and it was very interesting. I did not know that. So for the delivery, you made a lot of eye contact, which was great. Your rate was good. It was not too fast like last time, and it was not too slow, which is good. And you did pause at some points where you didn't know what you were talking about. You paused at some points where you were not sure of what to say next. But for your visual presentation, it really helped you, and it did not overcome your speech, which is good. It did help your speech since most of the stuff that you put on your PowerPoint is what you were talking about in your speech. And so for your body gestures, you did have a lot of hand movements, and you also walked a bit, which made it seem very confident on what you were saying. For the improvement, I would recommend you pausing, since I also had the issue where I would say a lot. So in order to reduce those, we have to practice a lot on basically stopping and then thinking about what we're going to say instead of using filter words like so, and then like, and that will help us a lot in our speech. And I would also recommend revising your transitions, since in your transitions you did preview the main points, but you did not preview the last main point, as in like what you were talking about, the impact of the environment. You didn't preview the last two main points, which you may want to do throughout a speech. But other than that, you actually did improve on your rate of your speech, since before, I think on the first one you actually went a little too fast, but now it seems like you're going slower, which is good. The other thing that you improved was when you were stating your main points what you were about to go into talking about your next point. And that's it.